Good morning students. Today part B, solved problems. In solved problems, first very short questions. Before going to do any question, any problem in this chapter, first you should remember what are intersecting line. Intersecting lines will have unique solutions and they are consistent. What is the ratio of the coefficients? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Don't bother about C1 by C2. When they are parallel lines, they don't have any solution. They are independent lines. Then what is the ratio of the coefficients? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Next, coincident lines. They will have infinitely many solutions and they are inconsistent. What is the ratio of the coefficients? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 and is equal to C1 by C2. They are dependent lines. They depend on each other. And before going to do this problem, write a linear equations which is parallel to 3x minus 2y plus 6 is equal to 0. Before going to do this problem, I will tell you one technique. What is the technique? You see, you can write intersecting line for this one. What is intersecting line? Intersecting line. You should remember just 2x minus 3y plus 6 or anything you can put. This is the intersecting line to this one. Number 1. Number 2. We have to write parallel line to it. Just what I told you, I have already told you in part A, basic concepts. See, just you multiply this with 2, 3 or anything, a constant. Let us multiply this with 2. 2 into 3, 6x minus 2 to the 4y and don't touch 6. Keep as it is. 6 is equal to 0. This is parallel line because you see parallel line. Lastly, if you want to write a coincident line to this one, what I have to write? Just multiply this with 2 or 3 or anything. Let us multiply it with 3. You can multiply it with 2, 3 or anything. Let us multiply it with 3. See, third one. This is 3 3s are 9x minus 3 2s are 6y plus 3 6 are 18 is equal to 0. This is coincident line. Because you see, you observe what intersecting line. What is intersecting line? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. You see, A1 by A2 means 3 by 2 is not equal to minus 2 by minus 3. Minus 2 by minus 3 means 3 by 2 is not equal to 3 by 2 is not equal to 2 by 3, as it is the intersecting line to this line is 2x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. What is the question we have? We have to write parallel line. See, 6x, I multiplied just this with only 2. 6x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. See, let us compare the coefficients. 3 by 6 and minus 2 by minus 4, minus 2 by minus 4 and C1 by C2, 6 by 6. You observe 3 1s are 3 2s are. This is also 1 by 2. This is 1. These two are 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is not equal to 1. Equal and not equal. You see, you observe A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 but not equal to C1 by C2. Next we have to write coincident line to this one. I wrote, you compare the quotient. What? Comparing the quotient A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Coincident line to this line. What is the ratio of the coefficients? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. And just 3 by 9 and minus 2 by minus 6 and 6 by 18. Just see, 3 1s are 3 3s. 2 1s are 2 3s are. 6 ones are 6 threes are. All are equal to each other. Implies 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3. What is the problem we have? What is the solution to this problem? This is the solution. Remember, this is the solution to the problem given above. But I told you how to write the intersecting line to given line and parallel line to given line and coincident line to given line. Like that you can do. Next we will go to second problem. What is the second problem? Check whether the pair of linear equations 2x plus 3y minus 5 is equal to 0 and 3x minus 2y plus 8 is equal to 0 are intersecting line. Already just PL equations means from now onwards I will write PL equations means pair of linear equations. Now what intersecting lines? What is the condition? Ratio of the quotient. What is the condition? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Let us check. A1 by A2 is and B1 by B2. What is the A1 here? This is A1 and this is B1 and this is C1. A1, this is A2, B2, C2. What is A1 here? 2 by A2 is 3 and B1 is 3 and B2 is minus 2. See, 2 by 3 implies 2 by 3. Anyway, it is not equal to minus 3 by 2. These two are not equal to each other. Therefore, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 as they are intersecting lines as given pair of linear equations are intersecting lines. Like this you have to do. What is the third problem? For what value of k the following system of equations has unique solution? 5x minus ky minus 3 is equal to 0 and 3x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. See, unique solution. Unique solution means they are intersecting lines. For what is the condition? We have ratio of the coefficients, comparison of ratios. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. See, A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. We have A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are not equal to each other. They are intersecting lines. Because given, what is given? It is, they will have, these two equations will have, lines will have unique solution. Means only one solution. What is the condition we have? A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are not equal to each other. Just this is A1, A2, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. See, what is A1 by A2? 5 by 3 and should not be equal to, what is it? Minus k by, this is 1, A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. What is B2 there? Only 1. See, these should not be, these two are not equal to each other. For what value of k, these are not equal to each other. The k value should not be equal to, it should not be equal to, if k is there, it should not be equal to 5 by 3 because you have 1 here. K should not be equal to 5 by 3. But minus k is there. K should not be equal to minus 5 by 3. In place of k, if you substitute k is equal to minus 5 by 3, what will happen? You see, 5 by 3 is, say, minus k means, what is the value? K should not be minus 5 by 3. You see, minus 5 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3. See, if you substitute k is equal to minus 5 by 3 in this one, you will get A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 are equal to each other. Then for k should not be equal to minus 5 by 3. You can see what is the value of k. k belongs to or minus. You can substitute any value, any real number. In place of k, you can take any real number, but except minus 5 by 3. You can take any real number. In place of x, k should be equal to or minus 5 by 3. Or you can take any real number, but it should not be equal to minus 5 by 3. What is our next problem? Fourth problem. Cost of 3 apples and 5 oranges is rupees 55. Next, express above data in linear equation. Linear equations, 2 variables, because 3 apples and oranges are there. See, suppose apples, the cost of apples 10 rupees. The cost of oranges say 5 rupees. Let us say the cost of apples 10 rupees and oranges 5 rupees. See, what is the total cost? You see, 3 apples, each apple 10 rupees. 3 apples 30 rupees. 30 rupees plus 5 5s are 25 oranges. Suppose I am telling you roughly 50, that cost 55 rupees. If each apple is equal to 10 rupees and orange are 5 rupees. Now see, you know the total amount, but here we don't know the how many apples, we don't know. He is asking, you say apples, cost of apples is x rupees, cost of oranges you take y. We don't know whether it is 10 rupees or 8 rupees or 4 oranges 4 rupees. We don't know the actual cost of apples. Now what I have to do? This is, we don't know. 10 and 5 we don't know. Then now we have to write a linear equations in 2 variables. Actually we don't know the value of apple and orange. Let us take the value of apple is x and value of orange is y. See, cost of apple is equal to x and cost of orange is equal to y. Now we have to write a linear equations in 2 variables. Now how many apples are there? 3x plus how many oranges are there? Y oranges. 5y is equal to 55. Then this is the linear equations in 2 variables. 3x plus 5y is equal to 55. Next question. Are 3x plus 4y minus 2 is equal to 0 and 6x plus 8y minus 4 is equal to 0 represent intersecting lines? Justify your answer. What is the condition we have? A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2. We have to check comparison of ratios. And also you have to take, it is better, we don't know whether they are intersecting lines or parallel lines or anything. A1 by A2 and B1 by B2, and also you take C1 by C2. See, what is A1 by A2? This is A1, B1 and C1. This is A2, B2, C2. What is A1 here? 3 by implies 3 by 6 and 4 by 8 and minus 2 by minus 4. Let us check. They are equal to each other or A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Let us check. 3 1s are 3 2s are. 4 1s are 4 2s are. Minus 2 1s are 2 2s. All are equal to 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. All are equal to each other. Ratio of the coefficients are equal to each other. What is it? A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 and C1 by C2 are equal to each other in coincident lines. These are not intersecting lines. No, they are not. Means given lines are not intersecting lines. Lines, they are not intersecting. Then what are they? They are coincident. They are coincident. into lines, because since A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Since you have to write here, since A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. For what values of P, following pair of linear equations have infinite many solutions. Px plus 4y is equal to P minus 3 and 9x plus Py is equal to P. So infinity many solutions means they are coincident lines. This is very important. If you remember this only, you can do the chapter very easy. Infinity many solution means coincident lines. What is the condition? Comparison of ratios. Comparison of ratios. What is the ratio we have? A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Now, see what is A1 by A2? This is A1 and this is A2. P by 9 is equal to 4 by P is equal to C1 by C2. Where is C1? P minus 3 by P. P minus 3 by P implies, see, P by 9 is equal to 4 by P. These two are enough to find the value of P. No need to take this one. P by 9 is equal to 4 by P. So you take P by 9 is equal to 4 by P. 4 by P implies P into P square. P square is equal to 36. So P into P square, 9 4s are 36. What is the value of P? P is equal to plus or minus 6. If you substitute either 6 or minus 6 in this one, you will get A1 by A2 and B1 by B2 and C1 by C2 are equal to each other when the value of P is plus or minus 6. Like this you have to do. Now what is the next problem in very short questions? 7th problem. The perimeter of a rectangular plot is 32 meters. If the breadth is 4 meters less than its length, express the above data in the form of linear equations. We have to write pair of linear equations in two variables. You know the length will be big and breadth will be small. Let the length of the rectangular plot is x meters and breadth is y meters. Now he is saying the breadth is 4 meters less than its length. Breadth is 4 meters less than length. Like we have to take like this, y is equal to x minus 4. Now read, the perimeter of a rectangular plot is 32 meters. Now what is the perimeter? 32 meters. What is the meaning of perimeter? If you take a rectangle, this is length and this is breadth. What is the meaning of perimeter? Perimeter is equal to, how many lengths are there? 2 lengths. 2 lengths plus 2 breadths. 2 lengths and 2 breadths. It can be written as 2 into L plus B. What is the formula you have? 2 into L plus B. See, 2 into perimeter is equal to how many meters? 32. 32 meters. What is the perimeter you have formula? 2 into L plus B is equal to 32. Now, 2 into, what is L here? X. What is B here? Length is x and breadth is y is equal to 32. And you will get 2 into x plus y, 32. X plus y is equal to 16. We got one linear equations. Next you have to write another linear equations. We have breadth is 4 meters less than the length. Like that. Breadth is 4 meters less than the length. Length will be more. See, B means, what is B here? Y. Implies y is equal to, what is L? I have taken x. minus 4 implies y is equal to y minus x is equal to minus 4. This can be written as x minus 4 is equal to, reverse it, y minus x, y minus x can be written as x minus y. If you reverse it, if you change it, you have to remove minus, is equal to 4. This is equation number 2. This is 1, and we have two equations. What are they? X plus y is equal to 16, and what is another equation, linear equation? We have x minus y is equal to 4. We will, in next problem, we will solve these two equations by elimination method. Then you can find the value of x and y. What is the 8th problem? We have solved the following pair of linear equations by elimination method. X plus y is equal to 16 and x minus y is equal to 4. X plus y is equal to 16 and x minus y is equal to 4. Already I told you in basic concepts and presentation how to solve these equations, pair of linear equations by elimination. Now plus y minus y is there. What I have to do? Add it. We have to adding these two equations, equation 1 and 2. We have to add. Plus y minus y cancel. X plus x, 2x is equal to 16 plus 4, 20. Implies you will get the value of x, that is 20 by 2 is 10. See, next substitute the value of x is equal to 10 in one of these two equations. I will take this equation, x plus y is equal to 16, x is equal to 10, plus substitute the value of, in place of x substitute x is equal to 10 in this one of these two equations, x plus y is equal to 16. You will get y is equal to 16 minus 10. Y is equal to 6. Now you got x is equal to 10 and y is equal to 6. You can do verification also. X plus y is equal to 16. In place of x substitute 10. Y is equal to 6. 10 plus 6, 16. If you take LHS, you will get RHS.